What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. I'm Ledger2JZ, and as you can tell, we've got some packages from our friends over at Speed Engineering. This is their full catalog for the C6 Corvette Exhaust. I've got their 1 7/8 inch headers here, their dual axle back here, and their X Pipe here. This is all gonna be going on my new Corvette that I just picked up in the last video. So what we're gonna be doing today is I'm gonna be unboxing everything, I'm gonna show you guys everything, and I'm gonna give a 100% honest and unbiased opinion about this exhaust, just in case you are interested in something like this for yourself. Without further ado, let's get started. So FedEx just dropped off a couple of packages. Let's get this stuff inside, unboxed, and let's go over everything. You're probably wondering, why am I doing this inside and not in the driveway or the garage? This is why. So I'll stay in my nice air-conditioned house, not get heat stroke, and not melt to death. So before we get started, I wanna make one thing clear, and it is that I am not sponsored by Speed Engineering in any way, shape, or form. They did not send me any of these products for free. They did not give me a discount on any of this stuff. I paid for all these exhaust products 100% out of my own pocket, with my own money at full retail price, just like you would. So the review that you're about to watch is 100% unbiased and my honest opinion. So I pushed these straight from the front door all the way into my living room, and right off the bat, I am not happy about this stuff. These are pieces of the exhaust that are just poking out of the box. This one concerns me the most because this is the flange for one of the headers, and I think this is the box with the axle back, and there's something poking out on the end, and it looks like it's slightly dented right here in the corner. So right off the bat, I'm not too happy with how they packaged everything. So since this box is clearly the headers, and this, I'm assuming, is gonna be the axle back, it might be the X Pipe, I don't know, but the third box is undamaged, so that's a good sign. At least not all three were damaged, only the 2 out of the 3. This is product disclaimer. Can't really see through the plastic, but this actually looks really nice. It's all stainless steel. The finish isn't the best. You can tell it's fully raw. Welds, they actually don't look too bad. They don't look too hot or too cold. The penetration looks really good also. I can't really tell the collector down here. Judging just from the flange where all the tubes connect, it looks pretty good. Like, I'm actually really impressed. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see that on camera, but even inside, like, the penetration is really good. It doesn't look too hot or too cold. I can't really see the collector, obviously, besides just from the outside. Yeah, I can't really tell. I don't know if you can see, but it's dark in there. I can't really tell about the collectors. I mean, overall, it looks really good. The flange looks okay. It doesn't look like there's any dents or chips or bends or anything, which, I mean, it'd be pretty hard to bend something this thick. So the O2 sensor bung looks pretty good. Looks like it's welded in there really well. There's not a lot of pitting in the welds. I noticed my first imperfection. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but right here, right where it bolts to the X Pipe, there's a dent in the tube, which, not a problem. One of those tools that you stick in and it expands. Just straighten that out a little bit at an exhaust shop or fab shop, whatever, not a big deal. But this looks like it's going to be the driver's side header. Maybe not. Yeah, driver's side header. Pretty good. I'm impressed so far. Moving on to the passenger side. Ugh. So same thing. There's no really finish or coating or anything on these. They're fully raw stainless steel, which is fine. Most Corvette guys, they're gonna get them ceramic coated because there's a huge problem with heat and melting lines like the clutch line and O2 sensor wire and all that stuff. On this one, the welds on the flange look actually even better than the driver's side. The penetration on this one could be a little bit better, but it's still really good for how much these things cost. As you guys know, I run a cheap turbo manifold on my 2J and my Supra, and it doesn't even look this good. It doesn't look like any issues on the flange itself, no cracks, doesn't look bent. Obviously, you're not gonna be able to tell until you get it onto the engine with the gaskets and notice if there's an exhaust leak. They have a little, I don't even know what this thing, a tag, I guess. They just tack welded it on, says Speed Engineering. I'll leave it on, whatever. Seems like a good product for the price. Once again, the collector looks decent. They could have gotten a little bit deeper inside, but not the end of the world. No pitting in the welds. The O2 sensor bung looks really, really good. No pitting in that. The welds look good. They don't look too hot or too cold. Once again, can't really tell inside the collector, but this tube does not have any bends around it where the X pipe bolts to. So it looks like it was just that one driver's side that had the issue, which, like I said, can be fixed easily. It's not a problem. I'd pay over $700 for these headers, easily. Easily. These are really, really nice for the price. I mean, you'd be pressed to find something that's worth the money for that price range, and I definitely think that these are. So, first impressions, I'm impressed. Moving on to the rest of the stuff that's in the box. They got these crappy graphite gaskets. I've never ran these things. They never work. They always blow out. I mean, look, this is brand new out of the box. It's already bent. So these will probably end up going in the trash. I'll just put some OEM multi-layer steel gaskets on there and send it. Should be good. That's it for box one. Let's open up box number two. Another one of these, bro. Pull off! I think this is going to be the axle back. I believe this is the part that goes over the axle. That's why it's called an axle back. It's a tube. It's a stainless steel tube, 3 inches, looks fine. And another tube, once again, looks fine. It's metal, cool. Now these are the actual mufflers and tips. 3-inch where it connects to the X pipe. And then these are the 4-inch dual tips. So with these exhaust tips, I'm actually not a fan of these. I kind of didn't have a choice, but I don't know if you can tell, but these tips are actually staggered. So one side sticks out about, I'd say 3/4 of an inch from the other. So it's gonna be offset when it's on the car. This looks like it's going to be the driver's side, I think, wait. Yeah, no, this is gonna be the passenger side. So the part that sticks out more goes towards the middle of the quad tips, and the part that sticks in the most is on the outside of the quad tips. So this is the passenger side. I'll probably end up getting a new set of tips, just cutting it off right there, and then just dual 4 inches out. Same style, the slanted, kind of beveled edges, chrome, obviously, but just not staggered, just straight up. Once again, standard, no name muffler. Everything looks good. The mounting point for the, I think they're called band clamps, I forget. Looks okay, it's not dented or anything. And then, once again, you have these stupid staggered tips, which I hate. So the exhaust will be sitting like this. The two sides that stick out the most go in the middle, and then the recessed sides stick on the outside. Exhaust hangers look good, stainless steel. Everything is stainless steel. I haven't seen any mild steel or titanium, which I wouldn't expect because this is a cheap exhaust, to say the least. It doesn't look cheaply made, but it's definitely cheap. The welds on the tip look pretty good. Actually, they look really good. The tip welds look really, really good. Too bad they're gonna be gone when I cut this staggered setup off. The tips to the actual muffler also look a little bit cold. It could be a little bit hotter, but not the end of the world. It's not a, you know what I mean? It's a $400 exhaust, so not bad. Really, not bad. The exhaust looks pretty good. I have heard though that these are the band clamps that it comes with. It connects the X pipe to the muffler and then the X pipe to the headers. I've heard that these band clamps are not good at all. A lot of people get replacement band clamps off Summit or Jegs or whatever. These are the 3-inch band clamps. So I'll probably order 4 of these 3-inch band clamps, just like the dual. The dual size, these are single, I don't know, flange. I don't even know what the hell they're called. They sent a little sticky. I'll throw that on the toolbox. That's cool. Box number 2. All right, final box, box number 3. This is gonna be the X pipe. Send me another one of these, I dare you. So we got another pack of these band clamps. Like I said before, in the Corvette pages and everything, a few people run this exhaust actually, quite a bit more than I would have thought. So a lot of people are running this exhaust, and most of them say that the band clamps that they give you with this kit are not it. So I'm gonna figure out the measurements of all these band clamps. I don't know, it looks like there's gonna be probably 15 or 20 of them. And I'm just gonna go ahead and order brand new ones off Summit, name brand ones, or at least ones that are better than this, and should help me with having any exhaust leaks or anything like that. So, sorry band clamps, but you're gonna be replaced. Another metal tube, very nice. Another metal tube, very nice. Another metal tube with a mounting tab, very nice. Small metal tube with O2 sensor bung, very nice. Metal tube with mounting tab, very nice. Metal tube with another mounting tab, very nice. Oh wow, oh my gosh. Another metal tube with a nice mounting tab. No way this is what I think it is. It's a metal tube with a nice mounting tab. Huh. And here is the moment that you've all been waiting for, and the purpose of this box, the X pipe itself. So, 3-inch, well, dual 3-inch X pipe. The finish looks nasty, looks raw, but it's raw stainless steel, so what do you expect? But the welds actually look really good on the X pipe on both sides. This is a $400 mistake. No, I'm just kidding. It's a $400 exhaust and it's full stainless steel. So like, that's very impressive for, you know, the price point. The X pipe looks really, really good. I don't know why one side is like 8 inches longer than the other, but I guess we'll find out when we install it. Welds on that look very, very good. Let's move on to the tubes with the nice mounting tabs. The welding on these look really good, looks sturdy. Doesn't look cheap, no pitting, nothing like that. Looks like it was good heat. I'm just gonna run through these just because it's all the same thing. Welds are good on this one. Nothing is dented where the band clamps go. Nothing dented, nothing dented. Good welds, or good welds. And same thing on this one. There's no dents. Really nice welds on the mounting tabs. Nothing dented where the band clamps go. No welds on this one, but a metal tube. Same thing with this. No dents. No welding. And last but not least, nothing dented or bent. Both sides. Good welds. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Yeah, that's it. That's the full exhaust. We got the 1 7/8 inch headers to the 3-inch collector, the axle back 3-inch all the way to the dual quad 4-inch tips, and then the whole X pipe kit laid out. Yeah. So I'm gonna rate this exhaust a 9.5 out of 10. And the only reason I'm taking half a point away is because of the poor packaging job that these guys did on the exhaust. I mean, the one box, the exhaust manifold flange was sticking out. On the other box, the back half of the axle back, one of the corners was sticking out. Unacceptable, unacceptable. But the rest of the exhaust, the craftsmanship, how everything looks, it's, I mean, you can't really beat it, especially for the price. The headers alone are $400. These are under $400. These are $400. Like, all in all, this exhaust altogether is under $1,000 from the headers all the way to the tips. You really can't beat that. I cannot wait to put this on the car, and I'm really excited to see how it sounds, being that it's all stainless steel. I don't know how the mufflers are gonna sound. I don't know if it's gonna make it sound raspy or throaty or what, but I'll tell you, I am really, really excited to put all this stuff on the car, which you guys will be seeing in the next video. Well, maybe not the next, because it's still 110 degrees out, but it will be in a future video coming very, very soon. For now, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some useful information out of it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Stay safe, live fast. We'll see you in the next one.